The Golden State Warriors have built something truly special. In today's NBA, it's not common for teams to build from the ground up on their own, and that's exactly what they did. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, and Kevon Looney were all drafted by the franchise, and even Andrew Wiggins was a player they took a chance on. Everything they have done over the past decade has led them to where they are right now. They've won 4 of the last 8 NBA championships and look ready to compete for another one. Golden State has paid all of their guys, treated their players right, and because of that, their guys want to stay. More specifically, Curry recently expressed his desire to finish his career in Golden State. While the soundbite of him saying that he might want to play for the Charlotte Hornets went viral, it was preceded by him explaining his love for the Warriors. Today's video will be about what if Steph Curry actually left and played for the Charlotte Hornets. The event was held because Curry received a key to the city of Charlotte. After he said that last bit, the crowd erupted in cheers, and that's when the viral clip of him talking about the Hornets came into play. It was made very clear by the man himself that Curry wants to end his career with the Warriors, but the main part of the statement that was taken out of context was him talking about Charlotte. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more interesting NBA stories. Let's keep rolling. His father, Del Curry, played for the Hornets, and Curry's been a Charlotte guy for his whole life, so it's not surprising that he said he would play for their hometown team if he ever left the Warriors. However, that doesn't mean he's actually departing from Golden State anytime soon. In fact, this isn't even the first time this year that Curry revealed his desire to finish his career with the Warriors. At the end of July, Curry threw out the first pitch at an Oakland Athletics game. He also joined the broadcast crew for an interview during the contest, where he detailed his love for the Bay Area and his desire to be a Warrior for life. Oh no, I'm not breaking any news right now. I'm not making any promises. All I would say is, if there was a team that I did want to play for that was not named the Warriors, that would be it. That's all I can say about that, Curry said. Honestly, I don't want to leave ever. I want this to be my one and only home. And even thinking about what happens when basketball is done, eventually that will happen. We'll still have roots here, we'll still have a presence here, and call this place home. Throughout his Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has repeatedly said that he wants to finish his career with the Warriors. He wants to join the likes of Kobe, Dirk, Magic, Bird, and Duncan, star players who led a team to several championship titles and never jumped ship. On Thursday, the star point guard entertained the idea that he could play in another jersey, but only for his hometown team. During a ceremony where he was given the key to the city in Charlotte, Curry opened the door that every native wants him to walk through. I've always said I wanted to finish my career out in Golden State because of how much it means to me, he said. The experiences and teammates and the journey we've been on. Everybody asks me, wouldn't you want to play 1 year for the Hornets and come back and see what? Before he could finish, the crowd began to applaud. Curry immediately had to throw water on the crowd that began to think there was a chance he'd play for Charlotte one day. Curry signed a massive 4-year, $215 million extension in 2021 that ties him to Golden State for the foreseeable future. It's unlikely Charlotte will ever see their native son in a Hornets uniform, but it appears the scenario is at least on Curry's mind. Along with his previous time in North Carolina, there are a few other reasons the future Hall of Famer could be interested in landing with the Hornets. First, his father Del played 10 seasons with the franchise, 1988 to 98 during his own playing career, a move that happened shortly after Steph was born in Ohio in March 1988, while his dad was suiting up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Second, NBA legend Michael Jordan is the majority owner of the Hornets. Curry recently explained how he tries to use the same leadership techniques as MJ did during his dynastic run with the Chicago Bulls in the 1990s. Yet, despite the connections to Charlotte, it's hard to imagine Curry moving on from the Warriors. He's built a special environment in Golden State alongside longtime teammates Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, and it would be quite fitting if they play another handful of years together before walking off into the sunset. Of course, the same thing was said about the San Antonio Spurs legendary trio of Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili, but sometimes the off-ramp of a decorated career can get complicated. Parker ultimately left San Antonio in 2018. Where did he play his final season? In Charlotte with the Hornets. Stephen Curry is the face of the Golden State Warriors, and there is no doubt that he has been the catalyst of the best stretch in franchise history. The team has won 4 championships during the Stephen Curry era, with them notably winning the 2022 NBA championship after beating the Boston Celtics in 6 games. There's no doubt that the team will likely be contending in the near future. They have a good mix of veterans and young talent, and Stephen Curry noted that the team's championship window will continue to be open. We've talked about that. I've said it plenty of times, we have a lot left in the tank in terms of what we can do out there on the floor. Bring up the age thing? That's something to talk about, but it doesn't really reflect how we approach this playoff journey, our confidence in what we can do going forward. It is quite possible that we see Stephen Curry win back-to-back championships. His team situation is great, and as long as the Golden State Warriors have Curry on the roster, they'll always be a contender for the championship. Obviously, Stephen Curry is a loyal player, and it is highly unlikely that he ever ends up leaving the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry wants to finish his career there, and he has a great team situation as well as an elite front office. It's hard to imagine Curry wearing another franchise's jersey after his success with the Warriors. In his 13-year career, Stephen Curry has only ever played for the Golden State Warriors, the team who drafted him and who he's won 4 rings with. This kind of loyalty is a rarity in the modern NBA, just ask Steph's ex-teammate Kevon Durant. The reigning MVP Finals MVP recently received a key to the city of Charlotte and admitted he has considered suiting up for the city's team. "I am from Charlotte," Curry said. "Best 21 years of my life spent here, and I carry that with me wherever I go." Bay Area fans must try not to take offense. Ironically, had fate turned out just slightly differently, Curry could have ended up on his hometown team. In 2009, after a legendary career at Davidson, Curry was expected to be a high draft pick. The Warriors and Hornets, then known as the Bobcats, both held lottery picks, with Charlotte having finished the previous season with only a marginally better record than the Warriors. Had the Warriors not taken Curry with the 7th overall pick, it's conceivable that he could have been available when the Hornets selected him at number 12. But Golden State jumped at the chance to land Steph, and the rest is history. The Warriors have won 4 championships since 2009, while the Hornets have yet to make it out of the first round in the same time frame. And though Curry entertained the idea of playing for Charlotte at the key ceremony, it doesn't sound like Warriors fans have too much to worry about. And what is your opinion? Do you think Stephen Curry will play for the Hornets in the last year of his career? What are his chances there? How do you see him fitting in? I would love to hear what you think, so please let me know in the comments. Oh, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing NBA content. Thanks for watching!